why would you not do it? In other words, if you can put $1 or a dirham in and get multiples of that back, then you want to put as much money into that machine as possible. The trouble is not everyone is able to do that effectively. Either they burn through cash or they reach some form of like threshold and they just can't scale it beyond that. It is a great thing to get started with, especially if you are looking to build a long-term organic strategy when it comes to search, because
interesting. Okay.
Because SEO can take time, at least, what we might describe as being traditional SEO. If you're in a competitive market, then you could be, literally at the coalface of SEO for 12 months or more before you really start to see any significant, traction. If you enter into the search space with paid ads, you can, of course, get visibility there. You can gain traffic and hopefully you can gain conversions in a relatively short amount of time, which gives you a huge amount of learning and a lot of steer and direction that you can then apply to your organic campaign. So for example, with paid search, you will be able to measure inside the ad platform, the keywords that your users are responding to, the ads that people are seeing that are most responsive, the times of day that generate the most conversions, the locations, all of these sorts of things, which would also apply to organic search. Because ultimately, when someone goes to Google and they type a query, they don't really care whether they're kicking an ad or an organic result. So if your ads are performing well, you can assume that if you then get there with organic results, you're going to get pretty similar outcomes and returns. But now you've got data to actually guide the strategy. Whereas before, without that data, you could be building a hypothesis and doing the work for 12 months before you know if it actually works or not. So it allows you to test much more quickly.